and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we are here with part 2 of the October Youth Services Department events.
Events and happenings, yes.
And happenings. And day 2 of our new digs.
Our new set. I really do like it.
Yeah, I like
it. Our Halloween shirts
and even,
on, ready
yes, we're all
Halloween.
wrapped up in books, as you can see, with our PT library stuff on the shoulder that, like, our downstairs staff, I think
the whole staff actually bought one.
Did everybody buy one?
Did not, yeah.
That's why we haven't worn them at work yet, so we had to change just to come here to wear it. But, you know, we're wearing it as a group.
I'll be seen wearing them soon, yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun, a fun October shirt. So I'm glad we're wearing it. And actually, I thought about this too as we were changing to come here, because usually we'll be here and we'll tape 2 shows at one time, right. You know, the whole month and at the one shot. And this time we had to do it 2 separate days, which is nice because it actually looks like we change our clothes.
Yes, yeah, it's true.
We don't wear the same thing all the time. So we actually got to do something different, unless we are going to get really picky and start, you know, running into the restroom and changing and, you know, whatever.
That won't really happen.
Whatever. No. So
I think we did that the very first time we filmed.
Did we? Maybe. Did we?
Like, we don't feel like getting up.
Do we have to move? No, but the purpose isn't necessarily about us. It's about getting the information out. So here we are, but I like looking different.
Yes, so do you have some good Book Buzz bits to share?
Book Buzz bits, I do. I got this together last week thinking about it, and the irony of this woman that came up to me, I think it was on Monday evening when I was here, that asked a question about this, and I said, oh my gosh, I was just going to talk about that on our show, Book Buzz. So maybe that'll make her watch it this time.
Probably.
And I said, but I'm going to be doing it on this one that we film on Thursday. I can't believe we're talking about it. And what it's all about is Dolly Parton and her book initiative. Yes.
I love it.
This mom came in, she's brand new to the library. I showed her around, she carried her baby and wanted, of course, to know of our events. Gave her the brochure, told her about the book babies and the mother goose, and she was looking and she said, and what about your 1,000 books before kindergarten? And I said, oh, absolutely, you know, here, you know, and she wanted to get all signed up for it. Well, she told me that wherever she had moved from, she did it there already. I mean, she has you know, the child was rather young, so she must have been doing it right from birth or whatever.
Good job.
So, yeah, so I said, well, then you know all about it. Here's all the information. I told her how we do it with, you know, do the sheets and bring them back. Well, then she said, did you ever hear of, and that's when she brought up, what did she call it, Imagination?
It's the Imagination Library
by Dolly Parton. I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I was going to talk about it. She said, I've been doing it since my child was, well, I applied for it like right away, and I think she just received like her 2nd book. And she said her first book was The Little Engine That Could.
Yeah, that's the first one for everybody.
Yeah, and I said, oh my gosh, that's one of my, you know, it's like a classic, of course, children's book. So I said, well, I want to talk about her and that. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing today. I know, wasn't that crazy? So no contacts today. I'm wearing my library-ish looking glasses. So Dolly Parton's, she calls it, she called Books from Birth, has now delivered 1 million free children's books just to DC kids.
That's awesome.
Just in DC, 1 million books. I'm like, holy cow. She calls a milestone a remarkable achievement to celebrate. 1 million free books have been mailed to DC families since the city partnered with the famed country singer Dolly Parton. It was only 3.5 years ago on her national initiative to promote early literacy. Wow. It's the DC calls it Books from Birth program, not, you know, because hers is, you said, the Imagination Library.
Yeah.
It sends enrolled kids a free book every month until their 5th birthday, and they hit a milestone in August, prompting Parton to call it a remarkable achievement to celebrate. Almost 35,000 children across the city are currently registered to receive books through the program, which kicked off in early 2016. There's this beautiful letter that she wrote, to the city of, being proud of what she does. They've been able to hit 1 million books probably faster than any municipality I know that has implemented a similar program means that there's a thirst for early literacy in the city, they said of DC. The program is part of Parton's Imagination Library. She launched it in 1995. Wow, that was a long time ago, to promote reading among children. While it originally only served kids in the home of Sevier County. Sevier, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
I just have been there. That's the reason why I know.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Dollywood.
Oh, okay.
Thousands of times, yeah.
You know what? I think I did know that. All right. So I was giving it a French accent. Okay. Sevier County,
really
Tennessee.
French in Tennessee.
Yeah, you never know. France and Tennessee. But it's since expanded to dozens of counties and states across the U.S., and it lists all these things. Parton celebrated her 100 millionth book delivery at the Library of Congress this August. The total number of books delivered jumped above 125 million.
That's awesome.
The logic behind the program is simple. Research shows how much the brain expands during the first 5 years of life, and reading to children has been shown to help improve their educational, developmental, and outcomes. And that's what motivated this council member, Charles Allen in D.C., to introduce the bill to bring this program to the city. The reporter that wrote this article, and his name was, I did see it, I should have said it, Martin Ostermule. He said that his two daughters, 5 and 2, are enrolled in the Books from Birth program in D.C. Some of their favorite titles from the program, based on the number of times their parents are asked to read to them. You know how, kids get stuck and they'll be like, I want to hear the book for the 500th time. Here's some of their favorites. Lion Lessons, the 5-year-old said Lion Lessons, Oh No, Gotta Go, and The Gruffalo. The 2-year-old loves Goodnight Gorilla, I like that one too, The Little Excavator, and If I Were a Kangaroo. And he says he tries coming up with all these ideas to, address literacy in their community. And the biggest complaint that he's ever gotten about this program, the one complaint that he gets, is that it stops at the age of 5.
Yeah.
So how about that?
And thank you for sharing. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Are you still talking? I just wanted to pull out because you're going to be so impressed with Dolly Parton, you're going to want to read her autobiography.
I own that book, and it is a very good one. I'm a huge Dolly fan. So my family actually started traveling to Dollywood in '95. So I remember seeing a display when they were launching that program, in the park. Yeah, and they were at the time doing I think book collections and stuff in the park, and now since every book is brand new. They possibly were not brand new always, but I could be wrong. But I actually, when I covered some of Patty's baby programs over the summer, I took 1 week and devoted it to the Imagination Library, and I was like, now, this has nothing to do with the public library. This is a hashtag non-sponsored ad, but I just feel that as a librarian, I want to make sure I get as many books into the hands of children as possible, and this is a wonderful service because we do here in Washington County have a Imagination Library affiliate. So all the kids that live in Peters can also receive a free book every month until they're 5. So, because I didn't always live in Washington County, so I wasn't able to enroll Lucas when he was born, but when we moved, I did. So he started receiving books right around his first birthday, and we'll still get 4 years of books. And some of the books that we have gotten from there are author was saying in that article, some of his favorite books. Yeah. And they're not really random obscure books. Yes, the first one for everybody is The Little Engine That Could. I don't necessarily think that every single one is the same because my niece also gets them, and I have yet to see her get one that we already have. Okay. But she started at birth.
Being random is okay too.
Yeah, but they're good ones. We got a copy of Llama Llama Red Pajama from that. Okay. We got a copy of Lion Lessons is a popular title. He loves Read to Tiger, which now is like his favorite book. And then Bunny's Book Club, which I just had the library order because we did not have it, became my favorite book because it's this bunny that like sneaks into the library book drop and starts like checking out library books, and it's super cute and fun to do. Like, so I did like a whole week about the library and loving reading, and then tied it into this. So yeah, so families, you can just go on the website for Imagination Library to register your child. You do have to mail in an application. So it will cost you 50 cents for your stamp, and that is the only cost you will pay ever.
That's unbelievable. I mean, it's so gracious.
Yes.
Wow.
I think it's awesome. And I did have a parent ask me if her child was enrolled, if that's going to take away books from a child that's not as privileged. And the answer is no. There's no basis on any money or any situation like that.
Good.
They're free for everyone.
Good.
So it doesn't matter. So, you know, because every child, doesn't matter your situation, every child should be exposed to literature.
Absolutely.
You know? So everybody can do it. And it's awesome. And kudos to Dolly. She's an amazing person. And yes, you want to learn more about Dolly?
And come and read about Dolly.
She has an interesting life. I mean, she started from absolutely nothing.
It's all in here. I started skimming through it. I didn't read the whole thing. I was skimmed through it, looked at the pictures, and what I really enjoyed too is in the back, the report, our reporter, maybe a co-author of this too, asking her all kinds of questions, and the answers are hilarious. She's funny. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can read any of her answers.
She can be a little raunchy.
Yeah, she is. She's funny.
She's fiery.
So there we go. Thank you, Dolly.
Yes.
All right, that's my news.
Okay, so I love it. Good. All right, so Halloween, moving into Halloween. So over the summer, we did our first ever Franken-Toys event, and it turned out to be better than I could have anticipated. And we donated old broken toys, or just toys people didn't want anymore. And the kids took them apart and created new toys with them. And they had so much fun with that. So I originally started in honor of the 4th Toy Story that came out of the summer because of the character Sid from the original Toy Story, who does that, takes apart old toys and makes new ones. And he's a little bit on the creepy side. I mean, extremely on the creepy side.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the creepiest villain in my opinion.
Yeah. I
but anyways, so we're gonna now, since it's Halloween and Frankenstein, Halloween, you know, it kind of all still fits. So we're gonna do it again on October 17th at 7 o'clock in the teen room. And we are going to start soon, not yet, accepting used toy donations.
Okay. Not yet. But the big not yet. Because I tell you, when you asked for them before, there were so many donations.
But you know what?
God bless you all, but wow, we were like swimming in them.
But you know what? We did not have much waste. The kids really used a lot of them, which was good.
Yeah.
So that was cool to have. And we just dumped them all out and had this big heaping pile of toys. And the stuff that the kids came up with.
Right.
The one kid made this, like, they took apart it was like one of those steering wheels that little babies have that makes noises and stuff. He took it apart and used the soundboard, and then took like a stuffed animal and put it on like a robot body, and then somehow made it so when that animal moved, it like the sounds worked. It was insane. I would never have figured that out in my life.
That's cool.
I was not that creative.
That's
but they really
cool.
had fun they had screwdrivers, and it was a lot of fun. So we're going to do it again on October 17th, and stay posted through social media of when we will start to accept donations.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, but you're following that with
family movie night. So we're going to show Hotel Transylvania 1. I think there's now 3 of them.
Are there?
But got to start from the beginning.
Have you seen them?
I've seen 1.
Okay.
I have not moved on past 1. But 1's enough for me. But it is cute.
Okay.
You know, Adam Sandler is the main guy, voice of the Dracula character. And so in honor of Halloween, we're going to show Hotel Transylvania the same day. So that would be going on in the multipurpose room, and then the Franken-Toys will be going on in the teen room. So send your younger kids in for the movie, send your older kids in for Franken-Toys, and have the whole family spend the evening at the library.
Wow, that's going to be a busy night. How fun.
Let's hope so.
Good Halloween night. Good Halloween event night.
Yes.
Okay, well then I get to do Halloween things too. So I get to do the fun stuff with the little ones too. So we're going to play this Boo Bash Bingo.
I love these.
I know. So I brought And it's so much fun. The kids just come in. Everybody's a winner. You know, we'll have lots of things. So here, I'll give you. We'll just play. Let's see if you win. So today's prize is, oh, what a surprise. It's a book.
A really old book.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. But it's so old. It's Super Scary Stories for Sleepovers by Q.L. Pierce. That's right. So for your next sleepover, or when little dust bunny. Wait a minute.
This is from the original Imagination Library launch in 1995. Oh, that must have been a good scary story you missed the page of.
What year? You said in 1995?
Yeah, is that what that says? Whoa! I mean, bingo. I was actually exactly right, too. That's hilarious.
This piece of paper says 1995. And you said that.
That's like a magic trick, Linda.
Who knew? See, I knew that.
Yeah, you did. You could have played that up.
What year did you say?
1995.
In your face.
Well, that's when you're saying this, but it does copyright 1995 too. That's hilarious.
That is. Okay, so you could win that. But if you win it today, you have to give it back because that's going to be a prize for one of my older kids.
Especially now that we know it's
now that you know it's a 1995 book. Okay.
I think I remember that one when it was newer.
All right. Okay. Ready? So the first one is
all the eyeballs.
Oh, is that what it is? A jar of eyeballs. Yeah, you have it?
I do. I win.
So far.
Is Happy Halloween a free space?
The pumpkin. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I win again.
That sounds good. Oh, crap. How'd you get that so fast? Okay, a couple more.
I'm a good bingoer, Linda.
All right. Redhead Frankenstein. When did he get red hair or orange? You had it too?
I think that's not Frankenstein. That's a vampire. Look at his teeth.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on.
The Frankenstein's this one.
Oh. Okay. How about Boo? Is that
Boo?
You have crap.
Almost, yeah.
You've had almost every one. Okay, a couple more. I got to be Bat. Dang.
No.
Spider?
Yep. Black spider, be specific. There's a brown spider too.
Is there? All right. One more. Skull.
Okay, well I have a lot.
All right, how many? Count yours.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's right. You had one more. All right. You win the 1995 edition of Super Scary Stories for Sleepovers.
All right.
So let me know how it works for you at your next. So they're going to win that. Other prizes. Lots of popcorn, stuff, you know, to eat and drink.
The first one's called Flesh and Blood.
Ew.
And the second one's called The Room at the End of the Hall.
Really?
These remind me of the 1995 Are You Afraid of the Dark series, which we do have on DVD if you want some good
There we go.
At the library.
All right.
All right. So,
wait, the date.
Oh, yes.
October 21st, 6:30.
Yep. Okay. Moving on to
I know. Then
Hungry Tweens.
Oh, talk about two things in the same day. I'm just like you.
We like to stay busy.
Yeah, we do.
If we're working that night, we're going to do it all.
We're going to just keep doing it. Before that, the Boo Bash Bingo's at 6:30. Hungry Tween Book Club, and I call it the Hungry Tween because it's going to feed your brain, and I'll feed your stomach. We'll have snacks. On the same day, the 21st, it's a Monday, 4 o'clock. So we're doing a 3-parter. That's the first day of it. Everybody that registers for it will get this book as part of it. It's called Who is Blank? It's going to be you, the story of my life, a journal for you, by you. And it's based on those who is, who was, who wasn't, who whatevers books. This one they're going to write about themselves. They're going to learn how to journal, and we're going to compare them to the actual books. So I'm asking them to read a book before they come. We'll discuss it. I'm going to read Who Was Alfred Hitchcock because it's scary. Seasonal, he was a scary guy.
He was a creepy guy.
Very seasonal. So I'll read that and be able to discuss that on October 21st. So we'll discuss that. They can discuss whichever one they want to read, and then we'll dive into these. And we'll do one in October, November, and December. We'll read a new Who Was, Who Is, Who Wants to Be by then, and then we'll work on these as well.
And to clarify, the tweens can read any Who Was.
Any Who Was.
Right. So
yeah, we're going to come and talk about their own topic.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to just come and tell us about that person.
Yeah, which we have one for basically every famous person ever.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, I think it'll be fun doing different ones, so I could hear
Right.
we can learn from each other.
Right.
And then we're going to learn about ourselves. And even I will participate and work on this with them and share with them.
I can't wait to hear your
To
side
the
of it.
best of my ability. We'll see.
I hope you can handle reading Who Was Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh,
My
I
neighbor
look forward
just
to it.
read Who Was Steve Irwin, and he found a snake in their yard and was holding it up, and it was so funny because he's like in first grade, and he was like, "Look, Mom, I'm Steve Irwin." I'm like, I don't know. It didn't end so good for him, buddy. Did you finish the book yet?
Oh, spoiler alert. It was like,
she's like, yeah, he didn't read the end.
He didn't read the end.
Well, snakes didn't do him in.
It wasn't a snake, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, Alfred Hitchcock, he was creepy. But
yeah, I still can't see a bird.
brilliant.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It was like, talk about scary movies. So
Yeah, and watch him in the, like in front of the shower curtain for Psycho.
Oh, see, I've only seen the birds.
Oh, Psycho would flip you out. Okay, let's move on.
No thanks. But moving on, so scary movies, Alfred Hitchcock, we are not watching any of his because we are going to be watching not so scary movie marathons. So like those funny, no, not all of them are funny though. So for the teens, actually all Peters, you guys have a little bit of a long weekend at the end of October, so enjoy that.
Yeah.
So obviously you're going to be bored, so you might as well come to the library and watch movies and eat popcorn all day, right? Right.
Yeah.
So on Thursday, October 24th at 1:30, we're going to kick it off with the original Ghostbusters. And then we'll follow that by watching The Sixth Sense, which I still think is creepy.
Oh, I do too.
Bruce Willis, yeah, that one's
I
creepy.
do too.
And then my favorite, we'll watch Hocus Pocus that evening. And then on Friday
is a riot.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
That's such a riot.
I can watch that so many times.
Yeah.
And then The Nightmare Before Christmas on Friday, and then the original Gremlins on Friday afternoon. So
wow.
All of those are some just great classic kind of Halloween movies that we're going to be showing throughout the day on the 24th and the 25th while you guys are off of school. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Well, like you said, you'll have popcorn. They can even bring stuff to drink and eat.
Yes.
You know, just bring and hang.
Yeah.
You know, have lunch.
Yeah.
Watch movies.
Yeah.
You know, more fun with a group. Bring your friends, hang out with a group and do that. I think it's better than hanging out at home.
I do. I agree.
Yep.
Awesome. And then we'll have the mystery gaming tournament on the 25th, which you never know what that's going to be because it's a mystery.
Okay. It's a mystery. All right. This one I'm going to do, we talked a little bit about last time. This is the STEM workshops by the Titanium Titans. It's for fourth through, it's all through from fourth grade up through high school. We talked about the 4th through 6th grade are doing theirs on October 10th and 17th. They are using Lego EV3 Sumo Bots. There's this, just walk on over from McMurray, 3:45 to 5:30, or if you're at St. Louis or any other school, please come, be there at 3:45. And then the next one that would be probably immediately following, if we've already passed that, will be the first part of November 9th. Might as well throw this out there because you have to register. And you're going to register, get on our website, it'll tell you where to register for it. But you might just go to titaniumtitans.org and register. The November 9th ones are for grades 8th through 12th, and grades kindergarten through 3rd is going to have one. And then 7th and 8th will be November 14th and 21st. In other words, every grade level is covered for these.
Make sure you come. That's
it sounds so, I talked about it last time. My mind is blown, so I don't understand it. Oh,
so
okay. What do you have?
I got this one for you.
Oh, thank you.
So you got a cop, so why is the cheerleader getting arrested? Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways, so we are partnering with our good friends at WQED have set up with us the Pittsburgh Puppet Theater, I believe. Mm-hmm. They're going to be coming to the library on Saturday, November 2nd for a Tales to Tunes puppet show. What they have done is they have taken previous winners of the WQED writing contest and they have turned their stories into a puppet show. So you can come and see stories that have been created by your peers, possibly even you. We've had winners locally. And see it in the puppet show. Mm-hmm. We also do have all of our previous winners from both 2016 and 17 we have bound at the library. So if you want to read, these are all stories that are created by kids. So you can check out the books. You can come and see the puppet show, and it'll be a lot of fun. Who doesn't like a good puppet show?
I love puppet shows.
Me too.
I do. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so that will be fun.
We're blessed.
Yep.
Good partnership.
I agree.
Goodbye.
Bye, cop.
You're under arrest.
Officer. Okay, so books.
Yep. You have any?
Sure. So I'm just going to fly through real quick. We've been getting so many. There's like just a rise in taking classic books that you have to read in school, or just the classics, and making them into graphic novels, which I think is awesome, because a lot of classics I have no desire to read, but a graphic novel is a really great way to read them. So these are all mostly brand new. We got To Kill a Mockingbird. This is the only way in the world that I'd ever read the Iliad, but look how cool, like, it's just so neat. Like, it's just the graphic, it's all, but the story's all there, It's like, and we have just recently got Charlotte Bronte before Jane Eyre, so this is actually just a prequel book, a prequel novel about Jane Eyre. We have Animal Farm is brand new as well. And Romeo and Juliet, we've had this one for a while. I really enjoy this version of Romeo and Juliet too, because it's definitely a twist on the story when you look at just like the ethnicities of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Aren't going to be the stereotypical Romeo and Juliet. And then we have manga as well. So we even have manga. This is the Pride and Prejudice in manga form. So I know and this has actually Read Harder Challenge tag in here, because a lot of them, we usually do have to read some kind of classic for the Read Harder Challenge, which the year is almost wrapping up. So if you need a quick one, grab the manga version, because it counts.
Nice.
Or you can double dip and do the manga, because I think manga is on the list too, just in general manga. And then if you have to read a classic or something like that, then you can do a 2-for-1.
I love it. I love that they're finding other ways to do the classics.
I do too.
It brings a new way to read them, and I think interest the kids. I wanted to mention, I forgot to say this when I was talking about the science things, the STEM for the. I thought, well, if it gets you in the mood for science, I found this book in our thing. It's called Creepy Spooky Science.
The kids in the front or something.
Well, I wanted to show you one thing you can learn. I didn't really read it all the way, so I'll just give you a hint. I was things that you can do that are really creepy. Of course, I can't find it. Well, did you know? There's all kinds of science things. Make a pour a glass full of vampire blood. Make the blood boil. Spooky juice sleuth. There's a ghost in a bottle, but there was this one. Oh, did you know that people were sometimes buried alive? Ooh. Make your own strange cave formations. But there was this one about embalming. I don't know where that went. Unless I was making that up.
Hidden in the text. Oh, this is from '96, so those late '90s, they were prime for the spooky things.
Yeah, of course, I find all the old stuff. Yeah,
classic.
That's creepy. Yeah,
classic. So someday it'll be a graphic novel.
So they're going to all be in the mood for more science, and this is spooky science.
Okay, so we are basically out of time, but before we leave,
oh,
yeah,
crap.
he just showed us the 30-second mark.
Oh.
So before we leave, we're going to honor. So Miss Linda is having a birthday this month. So we're going to end, and I'm just going to sing happy birthday to Miss Linda, and you can just cut us out. There we go.
Here, we'll bring our puppets.
Can join in. There we go.
We're going to make it look like a party.
Okay.
Okay, there's a lot of us here. Where's the cake?
Well, you go back and forth on this gluten-free thing, so I figured I was going to bring you a plastic. I was going to bring you a plastic cake and say there's no carbs.
No, I've got the cake on my head. So
yes, there you go. You are the cake.
I am the cake.
You've always wanted to pop out of a cake.
Right?
Ooh. Happy birthday to me. Well, she's got an arm she can move. Happy birthday to me.
Oh, funny.
Happy birthday,
dear Miss Linda. Cute.
Happy
You're arrested.
Birthday to you.